Hello and welcome to Rebellion. You are with Robbie. We have Alastair for his very first stream. Robdale, as you'll know from previous streams, and we've got an incredibly exciting Twitch on today. We've got a massive reveal of Battlezone 98, and in about half an hour's time, we are going to be telling you when you can get your hands on this game, which is awesome. Even better, though, we've got a special guest on the Skype, and that is Mike Arkin from Big Boat Interactive. Mike, say hi. Now I can't hear him.
You there, Mike?
Or is he trolling?
He's decided to go quiet. He's shy, I think.
Okay, well, we'll try and get him on. So for those who don't know Mike, he was the producer at Big Boat. They made the team members from that team made the original Battlezone 1998, and they are working on Battlezone 98 Redux. It's really exciting. So what we're going to do is we'll be doing our usual giveaways with the keys, where some will appear on screen. The keys for the game, and then we'll do a bit of trivia. Feel free to fire off questions, and I'll ask them live to Mike. You should be able to hear him whenever we get that sorted. I think he's just trying to wind me up and get my heart rate going. So, and those of you who haven't met Alastair before, Alastair works in our QA team, and I hear is very, very good at this game.
A lot better than me.
You've possibly been misinformed.
No pressure. All right, so guys, what are we playing?
We're playing Battlezone 98 Redux.
Yes. What
My
modes?
favourite game.
What modes? Thanks, Rob.
Playing some strategy, which is like deathmatch, only but with strategy involved.
Excellent.
Yeah, versus each other.
I will be horrific at this, so let's see what's going on.
Alice is a lot better than me. Do you want to put it on the game screen there, Robbie?
Can do.
Put it on number 5, not 3.
Yeah, sorry, that's the one.
That's a good way.
Here we go.
Loading into the game in HD.
Look at these lovely new models. If only Mike was here to talk about them.
It's true.
I am actually here.
Yeah, he's actually here. I knew he was doing it. That's the last one we bring him on.
Well, I'm going to go straight into serious mode here, because I don't want to get my arse handed to
Well, I'm going to start looking for questions for Mike then. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. We've also, Rob, you didn't know, we've hit over 1,000 followers.
Wow, finally, that's pretty cool.
Just before the stream started. So thank you to everyone. That's awesome. If I'd known that was going to happen, we probably would have prepped something. So maybe we'll do a special prize giveaway in our next stream. Definitely want to do a devs versus fans stream of Battlezone. That'd be wicked.
Absolute decimation of the dev team.
But yes, awesome to see everyone. Night of Dark, Dr. Drill, VGA. He always sends a lovely friend Friday to us. I know on Twitter. Thanks for that, guys. Lots of new faces in the stream. That's really cool. Hypermole, hello. Hello, chaps, as he says. Irish Insanity. Ogre from Hell, of course. Right, we've got the usuals in, which is excellent.
Should we go through what we're doing on the game then?
Have a chat, Rob, and then I'll and fire in your questions for Mike as well, people.
I'm actually cheating looking at Alice's screen, and he's like, come over to me. Is this like some weird tactic?
Building complete.
No, I'm just playing.
Construction started.
Yeah, the scavengers to get all that scrap.
Deployed. Building complete.
So unfair.
Maybe you should play the
Turret
game more.
deployed.
Maybe you should do that.
So, Mike, are you able to see the awful way that Rob and Alastair are massacring your game?
Oh yeah, they're awful.
Oh wow. I'm sure you'd be a lot better, Mike, right?
I think Mike's admitted to me he's not too hot at this.
Okay, I'm going to start building my first tanks.
Ruffle the Waffle says the nostalgia is strong with this one.
You're the boss.
There we go. First tank being built.
Recycler here. Construction started. Building.
Talk us through, what's your thought process, Rob? This is what I'm trying to work out.
I've created
What are your tactics?
2
Building
scavengers
complete.
from my recycler.
Construction started.
They
Building.
like collect minerals. Minerals are what
Building
you use
complete.
to,
Recycler
build
here.
things in the game.
Construction
So I've
started.
gone straight from
Building.
collecting a bit of resources already
Building
and I've put down a
complete.
factory because I want to build
Construction
tanks.
started. Building.
Tank game, that's kind of good.
Building complete.
I know that
Construction
after being
started.
scoured out where
Building.
I am. So I'm
Standing
going to
back.
try and fortify
Building
my
complete.
position.
With laser.
What about you, Alistair?
Recycler here.
Oh yeah, I'm also
Construction
against them
started.
because I've got 7 of them to your 2.
You've got 7 of them.
Yeah,
Building
I'm
complete.
monopolising the map with my scout that I've got scouting out
Razor
the area.
here.
So I'll know all the scrap is, and all my scavengers will get it all, and you will have 3 things, and I will
Wow,
laugh at
this
you
is
because
some
I just
advanced
Recycler
level
here.
tactics.
massively. Speaking of,
Hang on.
here's my fun little thing that I've got.
Construction
I'm gonna
started.
Make pallets in here.
There's a turret coming to my base.
Yeah, someone was asking to see some pilots, so...
The pilots do look pretty
Building
awesome.
complete. Ready to move.
So,
I need power.
Mike, as you ignored my question earlier, just to leave me in the stick, and you probably will do again, do you want to tell some of the streamers your involvement in this game, and of course the previous one?
Oh, sorry. I don't think I actually heard you ask that question. I had Skype and stream audio at the same time, so it was
I see.
confusing for a minute.
Now he's backtracking.
Well, so, my involvement was that in 1997, I went to work at Activision and was part of the original team that built what became Battlezone. And I went off to Crave afterwards and worked on the N64 version
Oh yeah.
with a developer in the UK, actually, called Climax. And 17 years later, I have built a team here in LA, and we developed Battlezone 98 again.
Ready to build.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
You're killing your pilot.
Someone's asking who wants to see the sniper scope.
Building complete.
It's
Ready to
still in
move.
game.
Building.
And someone said the pilots don't look like boxers anymore. For those of you as well who, if you head to the Steam page, Mike's actually written 2 really in-depth dev blogs that are definitely worth checking out. They'll probably answer quite a lot of questions onto the sort of the nitty-gritty of the visual upgrades in particular, and the recent blog post, the second one was in particular to talk about the vehicles, so definitely check that out.
Through at all.
Are you getting wrecked?
No.
I'd love it if I did
Recycler
I
here.
did not realise you had
Live on the
Construction started.
Are you guys playing for money?
I need power.
We should be, shouldn't we? I'm feeling
just the good old currency of dignity.
Building complete. Going for guys.
I've learnt from much console versus PC Master Race reviews from Rob not to get too competitive.
I'm a
Building
bit of
complete.
a semester racist.
Ready to build.
Yeah. I play a lot of strategy
Building
now.
complete.
I get the
Yes,
general
sir.
basics of it.
Building. Turret deployed.
Now 123's asked how much will this cost. You'll be finding out when that countdown hits, well, 0.
Factory online.
Release that soon. Hopefully it'll be a nice surprise.
Construction started. Unit factory.
Is it free?
That would be an even better surprise, but that would be probably a worse surprise for the owners of Rebellion. So I'm gonna spoiler alert and say it's not going to be free. But hey, people don't want free-to-play games, do they? So I hear on Steam forums. So
Unit complete. Building
Oh
underway.
no, that's terrible.
That's bad, isn't it?
we get a lot of questions about the Red Odyssey sort of expansion stuff. It's not included in this version of the game. Mike's team will be working very hard on effectively the vanilla version from 1998, along with various other improvements as well, which is detailed in his blogs, which might want to chat about in a second. But there's nothing in terms of Red Odyssey content that will be coming out on launch. But got to see where we're going to go with this game after it's out, and it's been awesome working with the community so far. Did closed beta testing. There's going to be mod support via Steam Workshop, so I imagine there'll be some players who might even build some medals and stuff. Which,
Oh crap,
sounds
that's a
pretty
good
cool.
turret.
Light 'em up. Heading out.
Oh, do you not know how to build those turrets?
Deep guns in position.
Oh, it's a
I've
massive,
sent my entire army.
that's a massive disadvantage to you. Rob. Like, why would you?
Good job we're not putting money on it then, right?
Just as I said, dignity.
So Mike, is there one particular thing that you're most proud of in the Redux?
One particular thing that I'm most proud of. I mean, I'm most proud that it's done.
That sounds good. Good to me.
There are so many kind of little bits and pieces that have all come together, particularly over the last couple of months, from the new models to the new terrain system. We've been fixing so many bugs that were actually bugs in the original game. The ones we fixed, obviously, hundreds of bugs that we created over the last few months, so those don't really count, but we fixed AI problems, and we've just been tuning and tweaking so many little kind of things, like, hey, here's something we didn't do right 15 years ago. Let's fix it now.
Sure.
AI, you know, even just some of the missions were broken. So one thing I'm most proud of, you know, the font looks really nice now.
Apparently, Rob, we're having audio issues where I'm super quiet compared to Mike. So, is there a levels thing what I'm adjusting on here?
Do you want to put the microphone slightly closer to your mouth?
Yeah, that could be an issue.
Could be. Oh my
Do you want me to turn myself down a little bit? Am I too loud?
You are quite loud in mine as well, Mike, actually, yeah. You can turn yourself down a tiny bit.
It's an American thing.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm fairly deaf, so you're a pleasant volume, Mike. Right, the mic is just close to me now. Is that better for people who are saying, like Jonathan and Ogre from Hell? Is that a little bit better?
I get the feeling my demise is really close.
Yeah, it's fine. They're just gonna sit close by and...
I just turned myself down a little bit. Am I a little bit lower now?
Yes, a lot better than
You
mine,
are.
yeah.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, that works
Oh
well.
dear, I've been knocked out of my tank.
Someone wants to see the headlights.
The headlights.
Yeah.
Best updates since the game came out.
So it must have been tough, Mike, digging into code that was, you know, nearly 2 decades old, and you know, on an engine that was built for another game. Is that something you've had in the back of your mind for a long time? Did you always have plans on how you were going to do it, or, you know, when we started chatting to you, when Rebellion started chatting to you, like Chris Kingsley, is that when you came up with the plan?
Well, I mean, the plan was always to keep everything that was there intact, right? We didn't want to rewrite the game in Unity or, you know, or write a new engine, because we wanted the all the gameplay to be identical to the original game. So that, yeah, I mean, like you said, you know, that was one of the biggest challenges we have. Literally, this is MechWarrior 2 with a little I-76 on top, and then Battlezone and Dark Rain AI thrown in, and there never was any cleaning done. And it's probably something we should have done more at the beginning of the project. But you know, the hardest part is, I think sometimes we have some system that's not working right, and we just have to sit there and try to figure out what the heck was going on. Like, why was this like this, you know? And sometimes we just end up having to rip things out and rewrite them just because we can't figure out the old code. The menu system, for example, notoriously was something like 15,000 lines of code that was written by the least experienced programmer. I think it was his first project, and we just ended up completely just deleting the entire thing and starting from scratch.
Righty.
I'm currently scared to leave my
Hey, look,
base.
there's a headlight. Whoever was asking about
You see my
headlights.
base, Alastair? I'm like currently just sat in
Yeah,
this.
no,
Let's see what
afraid
Rob's.
to
Let's
leave.
see what Rob's is up to at the moment.
I'm getting absolutely destroyed here. I'm just going to kill your scavenger with the little ammo I have.
That's what to do. See how well that goes for you.
It's the only like bit of honour I can have left, isn't it?
Maybe.
May have a little present up on screen sometime for anyone who's, you know, should be paying attention to the game.
I just typed it in, so too late, everyone.
Robbie, you have to show me how to put the other ones up on screen now.
Just little tick boxes.
Well, because I've only got a list of, it says key giveaway, camera, that kind of thing, but I just ticked.
You need to go on to number 5. And that's all the code
right.
you want to be using.
Got you. Oh, goodness.
You were just watching me.
Yeah, no, I was. Yeah, I moved it over, but I've got to work out what code that was now, so it's...
Building underway. Recycler here.
Let's have a look. What was I showing there?
I'm gonna... I don't know what...
What scrap have you got?
Ready to build.
I've got a lot of scrap, but nothing
Unit
to do
complete.
with it.
Show me the high ground.
Attacking unarmed enemies. You, sir, are no Klingon.
Yes, sir.
Nightmare.
Building.
Mike, there was a question actually that I missed early up. Someone was asking who did the voiceover, I think, for one of the for the American tanks.
Factory here.
It's a great question. while I was sitting in that session 17 years ago, I'm not sure that I can remember what his name was, but the actors are all in the credits. I think we had about 6 actors. None of them are like famous VO actors. They just were people we cast at the time. One of the actors that I still hear his voice sometimes was one of the designers on the game, and I think he just stepped in and just was like, grabbed the mic and said, I'm just doing this myself. And there was an Activision tradition that Zach Norman did like a VO in every game, so I think he might be in there somewhere, although I don't see him in the credits. But the tank, it's one of those guys, I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, I mean, we were sort of, not that I was here for it, but Rebellion was making AVP Classic 2000 around roughly the same time, and it's so funny seeing like the devs' faces and VO and stuff, because you didn't have famous VO actors pretty much in video games in the late 90s, probably only a couple at best, or the odd cameo from a Hollywood person. But
yeah, we had I can't remember if it was this game or something was being recorded at the same day, but we had like the Pink Power Ranger. She did a lot of VO work, so she was around recording.
Oh right.
I don't think we have a female voice though, do we?
There is the female voice in the CCA campaign, more so than the HDF.
Oh, okay, and then there's the Betty voice, was a woman.
Yeah.
I think the Betty voice might be the Pink Power Ranger, I'm not sure.
Oh dear, there's a huge walker stood on a hill at the bottom of my base.
I can make him walk towards you.
That would be very mean.
It would be. But
Just to see what Rob is.
It's pretty daunting my base now. I've literally been starved of everything, all my pilots. I can't do anything.
So who's winning at the moment?
It's pretty close, right? I'm currently.
Alastair wiping
I
the
can't
floor.
even leave my base right now. That's how.
well, not with that
how
attitude you can. If you.
I could try and hide in the corner of a map or something.
He's playing it like Sniper Elite style.
Yeah, I'm pretty good of a sniper. I'm not sure. I've only got 1 bullet left though.
We had a question as well. Are we going to make any maps for the game post-launch support? I mean, the idea with the Steam Workshop support is that not only will people who made mods for the original '98 game be able to convert those, and Rob, you put up a handy guide for that, won't
Yeah,
you?
we've got a lot of Steam guides on at the moment,
So there'll be a lot of content coming when the game comes out. Actually, when the game comes out, and then we'll see what the popular maps are, and then see. I'd love to do a competition where we're getting people to kind of, even within the studio and a big boat, to be making new maps, which would be awesome. So yeah, keep your eyes open for that kind of thing.
And just so I can add,
Yeah, of course.
that we've been tuning up the tools, but you can, if you were making maps for the old game, the tools are going to be very familiar. All those tools work, and I think you just said this, but I was reading the stream, but there's already something like 40 or 50 maps on the workshop. So from day one, someone keeps asking about MPI maps. I mean, yeah, there are MPI maps already available.
Nice.
In fact, we've added some functions to the Lua. We've been tuning up the Lua a little bit, and some of that is going to continue, and be ongoing. But there is MPI and more.
Alastair, would you like to put me up my misery?
How much time have we got left on this?
So we've got 10 minutes until our announcement. We're going to be showing a trailer in 10 minutes' time.
We could do another one, or I could let you sweat for a bit more.
I've just stood on my hill watching your massive army.
Do you want to show you a fun little way to get loads of
Rupert
items?
wants keys for anyone whose names begin with R. I'm afraid it's not that easy.
To press X,
Not that easy at all.
pack it on.
However, I shall put up a code
Oh, I'm dead.
for those who are quick.
You've got another life on.
No scrap on radar.
So yeah, tell your factory to recycle itself. To circle, 0.
What happens if you put in the code right now? Does it?
No,
You-
build
you-
the factory.
You don't
Whoever-
get the game right now, right?
You'll have it for launch.
Cool.
We have separate keys where you have ones that are kind of beta keys, which you can give out to reviewers and stuff, so that PC sites can review the game before it's launched. And then there are promo keys, which are effectively retail keys.
Because you can just keep recycling factories to get.
I've got 5 more pilots now. I'm back in it.
Building complete.
You could build 5 gigantic robot death knights, and then
Dungeon Devils only has one thing to say: want, need to have. Thank you.
Unit factory here.
Well, you guys will get to find out very soon
Building
how
underway.
long you gotta wait, which is cool. Damn, people are fast. Yeah,
Which map are you guys playing, by the way?
Yeah,
The
good
moon.
question.
strategy
Strategy on the moon.
Unit complete.
on nice simple map on the moon. I have complete control. Just build
Yeah, I still can't think of best.
Scavenger lost.
Someone is claiming that they got a key for Zombie Army Trilogy. What did you do, Rob?
Unit.
True, I mean,
Okay, well, we'll try.
do you know what that actually was? We've got 2 different, we can say both screens. On the
Oh,
other
that's
one,
why it was
there
from
was
an
a
old
code
screen.
on there.
Right, okay.
So someone just happened to get
Nice one.
a lovely code.
There you go, Jack.
Oh, crap. No, come back.
Unit complete.
Okay, my walker just
Offensive
wants to go
unit lost.
into battle. Oh, it got blown up again. Oh, I got it right. I didn't even see that happening.
Oh dear.
It's all over.
Should we start a new one quickly? How long have we got until the announcement?
We've got 7 minutes and 45
We
seconds.
can do a
and
7-minute
So
rush.
we can.
Let's do it. Should I create game again?
Intense.
Okay, just give me 1 second while I invite Alastair. There we go. I'll change it to a slightly different map as well.
How are you going to change your approach this time, Rob?
It's a rush one, isn't it? So I'm thinking less strategy.
Suicidal.
I just not from uni in the chat.
Nightmare.
Do you need another invite, Alastair?
I might do it.
I'll probably take that code off now, shouldn't I? Because I think everyone's going to have a crack at it.
Build, by the way. Unless
Mike, think up of a trivia question as well, because that will be put into the chat for later. For
yeah, we'll do this one.
yeah,
Okay.
after the announcement, we'll do that.
Okay, I'm just looking through some of the vehicles.
Do you want trivia questions now?
No, keep one in your head, and we'll do one after the announcement. I've got one as well. Hypermole says you're such a tease for not showing the intro.
Hey, look at those nice 3D vehicles rotating.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Have a look through the vehicles.
I
by
think-
form a small update.
Shall
I think that's the feature I'm most proud of.
What, the tens of thousands of new polygons, you mean?
The fact that they rotate in the menu.
Ah.
In the old game, they were little low-res AVIs.
It looks good. I love it. I
Look
like
at
the
that.
menu now.
Nice and sleek. I always, I only started playing Fallout 4 at the weekend, and they've clearly stolen their GUI from Mike. Especially the
Wait, what
colour
game?
scheme. Fallout 4.
Oh, yeah. They stole a lot
They
from Battlezone,
They've
actually.
stolen your colours.
Most of Fallout is actually ripped off from Battlezone.
Yeah, sure.
I have heard that. I have heard that said
You sold
in the
that, so
comments
far.
on every trailer that I've seen.
Yes, we'll do it.
We're just having an extra couple minutes to restart this game. Cool.
Are you inviting him into your game through Steam?
I was, yeah. That's
Oh, that's cool.
Everybody up?
It's like you guys have done this before.
Perfect. Right, we're back in the game. We had a small issue there for people who wouldn't know what was going on, where one of us updated the game to a newer version, and the other one was left on an older version.
PC
So
Master
that's
Race.
what live streaming is.
Someone was actually making a helpful comment. They said that when they streamed, they've had issues with this mic before. Where's our boom?
The boom is
Zandy got
hidden
it.
away somewhere else.
Our usual
That's
boom.
actually Dom's boom.
It's Dom, is it? I normally hits me in the head when we're doing the streams. So
Yeah.
okay. So what map are we on at the moment then?
We are on Neo Halifax.
Well,
Which-
you've got 4 minutes to
4 minutes to try and
to
kill
megaton each other.
People won't want to like watch us playing as soon as like their countdown takes over. You're literally flying over to try and get rid
Maybe.
of me. Can I get an extra unit by the time I do
Where's the power?
The nuclear war from Fallout happened exactly because no one made an HD version of Battlezone for people to play. #historical facts. I don't know where he got his source from, but that sounds plausible.
Construction started.
I do like the whole alternate history kind of thing going on with Battlezone. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Battlezone.
What do you mean alternate? Maybe this is the alternate history.
That is a good point, actually.
Building complete.
I've just taken the blue pill
Construction started.
or the red pill. I don't know.
You take the red.
Which one is it?
You take the red.
Oh, sorry. I've just murdered it.
Oh, wow.
One of the new features we added to the game is that you drive around and collect little
Construction started.
movies that were made by the man in the high castle.
That would confuse the hell out of me. I only just read that, and I've only just finished watching the TV series.
So I've not watched the TV series and I'm still trying to get through the book.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I see you, Alastair.
Probably will do, because I am there.
Are we going to have a fight to the death?
A little bit.
Righty.
No, whoa, just crashed into my scavenger in. Come on, restore some honour to me.
I think, guys,
Go on.
I think something may have updated on Steam, so I think it's
Is that why
time.
we
I
have
think
our
it's
thing?
time to do. I think it's time to do the trailer. Right, guys, we'll be back in a second.
Who's next?
We are picking up an object in the middle of the CCA squadron.
Yeah! All enemy units destroyed!
This is Hover Tug 1. We've got the cargo.
Ready to build. Building complete. Ready for orders. Yes, sir. Guarding friendly. Right behind you. Got your six.
Yeah, so the cat was kind of out of the bag in the chat. Battlezone 98 Redux is out now. Congratulations, Mike. You have shipped Battlezone.
Awesome.
So yeah, a few people spotted that early because naturally we wanted to make sure the Steam page was actually up at 5. The even more exciting thing is that we know we didn't have a pre-order period, so we decided that obviously a lot of the hardcore Battlezone fans are going to be the ones picking up the game this week. So it's going to be 20% off until Sunday, which is really cool. It's $19.99 in the US, that is, and $14.99 in the UK, and I can't remember what that is in a lot of other prices, but we really hope you guys will be happy with that as an announcement.
pretty awesome.
And we're really excited because the game is going to go wild, hopefully.
Yeah.
And hopefully there'll be a lot of articles going up soon as well from press who I let the bag out, let the cat out of the bag for them
Awesome.
just a little bit earlier.
The game's completely ready to go. Workshop mods are already uploaded as well. Some awesome maps.
Yep, so as Mike said, there's 50 odd maps now there already done by some of the community, and yeah, all really exciting. Fire out your questions, guys, and also thanks for coming in as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll probably hang around for a couple more, maybe another game. We've got to get on and
Well, now
we've got a couple more keys to give away.
Have you got? Do you want to put another key on now?
Yeah, why not? I hope Mike's got his his
I heard Mike disappear to actually watch
trivia.
the trailer.
Yeah, I hope Mike's got his trivia ready soon.
Oh, I think
I only have joke trivia questions. I should just let you know.
Okay. Well, if someone can
Do you want to
guess
put the game back
near the
on
right
Robbie as
answer, yeah, I will. Right screen, yeah. There we go.
yeah, right screen.
Get out of my face out of it. Let me at him. Okay, so I'm going to put up the final code.
Recycler here.
And I never know what the difference in the lag is, so this is the last random one that's going to go up, and then I'm going to do 2 trivia, so one from Mike and one from me. Mine's going to be easier, I reckon.
I reckon Mike can make a really difficult question. Maybe the most hardcore people would get.
Arkin, so he asks, is this Redux mean that we're possibly seeing a full remaster of the game? Well, this is, I know we've all got funny different definitions of it, but this is a remaster of the game. With, you know, Mike's team have kept the core gameplay intact, but obviously visually it's just a huge step up. We've obviously got another Battlezone game on the go, which is a reboot, but that's very much a separate project. That's a VR thing. That's coming first to PlayStation VR. We didn't want the streams to cross with these 2 games, so for now that's just the 2 that we're working on. But Jason and Chris, our owners, are massive fans of both Battlezones, so we'll see what happens.
When have you been building all this stuff?
No, I've got Alastair on the run here. Oh, 10 minutes on the load.
That's all your teams.
Even better.
Anyone managed to pick up that key yet?
Recycler here.
Rigo Jackwags said that because he was like, hang on, I've got the game in my library already, like 10 minutes ago. Just had to ignore him. Or them.
I am a little bit can't do anything.
Have I got you beaten?
Well, you don't have a recycler, but I didn't realise you had a factory. So.
Had a couple of questions about the Battlezone VR game. Obviously don't want to talk about that too much here because it's Battlezone 98's Time in the Sun, but that will be coming out alongside PlayStation VR. So when that date is announced, that will be the launch date. But obviously this one is now out. This is the Battlezone title that you can buy with monies.
And it is awesome. The campaign is really difficult, but like back to the old school style of gaming. It's so good.
Thanks, Arkin, thanks to everyone who's said they've already picked it up. That's amazing. Thank you so much. It's really important to everyone here, and I'm sure the guys in Mike's team have been working on this project for a long time. It's very close to their hearts. So, talking of which, Mike, do you have a trivia question with an answer? I mean, it could be a funny one. Just want to get people to put in some of their best answers, and you can pick a winner if you're watching the stream.
You do yours first.
Okay, mine's a bit simpler. So, I'm wearing a Mars-themed T-shirt. Can someone tell me the film that this relates to? First person.
Can I have a look at the t-shirt? Gonna get closer. You could go full screen if you wanted to go on make it a bit easier. Mars Survival Camp. I don't know the answer. Wait, where are you, Alastair?
Boom, we got it. The Martian.
Oh,
That is
Mars.
correct. Mark Watney. Arkin Star. You already have a copy of the game, Arkin Star. Would you like to donate it? I'll have to make sure we send you that. Well done to everyone who got that in very quickly. It was quite an easy one. Obviously, it's quite a big film. Worth watching as well, if anyone knows. Space Jam. Good one. Santa Claus Martians. Righty. Arkin Star, you did get it first. As far as I can see. We'll check back and we'll make sure we send it to you. So, Mike, have you got a question prepped?
What is the name of the traitor who steals the relic?
Ooh. Mysterious. Okay, so the question is, what is the name of the traitor who steals the relic? Is that correct, Mike? First answer, Mike Arkin.
There's a lot of Arkin answers there.
There's a lot of Arkin going on.
I think Wildfire Preacher got it. It was Wilhelm Arkin.
Wilhelm Arkin. Awesome. Well done, Wildfire_Preacher. Well, that was quick.
Not actually named after me. Just a total coincidence.
A
Yeah.
relative of yours.
I mean, it's a very common name, Arkin. I know at least 5 other Arkins.
That's good timing as well, because Alex just beat me again. He sniped me out of my ship.
Nice. Well, guys, do you have any more questions for Mike? Because we are going to sign off, and it's a shorter stream than usual. But you've got a couple more questions for Mike, and then we'll call it a day. Because we have to get. Rob's going to have to jump back into the forums. I'm going to have to jump back into emailing the rest of the press and getting review keys out. But it's been awesome to have you here. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a really good stream.
Don't forget to follow the channel.
Yes, don't forget to follow the channel if you haven't already. We've already made it over 1,000, which is awesome. And with the next stream that we want to do is going to be a Battlezone devs versus fans, like competitive multiplayer stream.
People who are actually good at the game.
Yes.
Not me.
Who can probably talk in much more detail. Yeah, so that's all really good. Any more questions for Mike, people? Throw them in, and we will.
I can see a lot of people who are downloading the game already, apparently.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for your support, everyone.
And I see someone asking, how has the AI changed? One thing to keep in mind, the AI has not changed. It really is fundamentally very similar. We have made some tweaks, and we've kind of fixed some of the AI's bad behavior. So, really more like tuned than anything else.
Someone says you're my hero, Mike.
That's a very common reaction.
Oh, sure. Cool.
Alrighty.
Are we all done there?
Yes, so just as a quick reminder, Battlezone 98 is out on Steam as we speak. It's going to be 20% off until April 24th. I can't remember the different times that will be in different regions, so if you pick it up by Saturday, then you should get the discount. And yeah, we're going to head back into the forums. And so see us in the Steam forum. Make sure you follow us on @Rebellion on Twitter. Mike, do you have a Twitter that you want people to follow you on?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Okay. People can still look you up because it's public. Yeah, so all very exciting. Give us a follow, please, on Twitch. And if you want, or also you can head to Battlezone 98, and that will send you to the links. You can get Steam keys from Steam and also from Rebellion's own store as well from there. So take care, everyone. Thanks for joining in, and we'll see you soon. All right.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Goodbye.